Hi, Kristen. So this video is for me to document my Camaro. By watching this, maybe you'll learn a little bit about, I'll tell you about my health as well and how I'm doing. So this poor guy hasn't been driven pretty much in over a year since I was diagnosed with what I was diagnosed with. It has been tortured and sat outside. It hasn't been on date nights with the wife. It's my 1981 Camaro Z28, which I did a little trading for and a little work on a customer's car, and I got it with a blown engine. And it has been neglected and abused. This is, when it comes to American cars, this is probably one of my favorite American cars ever. 78 to 81 Camaro Z28. When I was 17, when I first moved to America, I bought an 81 Camaro. It was a 6-cylinder and it was mint. So that was 1989. And my mum got so mad, I think she cried when I brought her home because I bought a sports car. Which anyone watching this will probably know a V6 1981 Camaro was anything but a sports car. It could barely get out of its own way, but it was my dream. So I've always wanted a mint one and never had a chance to get a mint one. So this is what I have, and I'm not letting it go. So while I was sick last year, while I was sick last year, the car just sat outside where my Suburban is now, and it put a smile on my face. Its silhouette is amazing. It is a real Z28 that needs a lot of attention this year. So I don't want to restore it. I just want to make it a nice, fun driver for Kristen and I on date night. It's not really worth much money. The engine is awesome. The tranny is awesome. The engine was built by a guy who used to work for me who did an incredible job on the engine. Doesn't burn oil. He was a Chevy guy. He did an incredible job. So it starts every time, even though it's been neglected. We're going to be dealing with some rust this year. You can see there. Right, Charlie, we got some rust to deal with.
Oh yeah.
So maybe we'll do some quartz panel work to make it pretty. It's got some of my favorite wheels of all time.
Yep.
The center lines. And it sits, the stance. No, stance is not a new term for Honda Civics cambered out. The stance is perfect on this car with the center lines. That will not be changed. It's ride height. It doesn't have air conditioning. I don't want air conditioning. The inside is a mess. Dashboard is cracked. Just picked up a dashboard from National Parts Depot up in Ocala. Charlie and I went up. The seats are atrocious. I do want to make it a manual transmission. So the problem is, even though this is one of my favorite cars of all time, the other two being the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B and the 1978 Ford Escort RS 2000, those are my top three. So I have two of my top three. Well, one's a fake 22B. So you learn a lot about these cars after the internet. This was based on a car that Pontiac built in the late 60s, early 70s called the Pegasus. I'm going to put a picture in. Luke? I'll put a picture of the Pontiac Pegasus in. It was a GM Pontiac with a Ferrari engine. And I didn't learn about that till about 10 years ago. Once I found out about it, this car made 100% more sense. So, I'll show a little video. I'm going to clean it today. First time it's been cleaned since I've been sick. Well, I'm healthy now. I'm in remission from stage 4 cancer. I'm not healthy. I'm getting there. Right, Luke? Feeling better?
You feel better. And your port got taken out.
The ports got taken out, didn't it?
Yeah. It did not feel good anymore.
And this video is not to become YouTube famous. This is basically a home video for my family channel, and anyone who can watch it on my family. And that. So one thing I did in the past few months is start putting all my VHS tapes onto the digital format, and then they are on YouTube. And it's amazing looking at old footage. So I'm going to document this. Here's one thing I don't like about the center lines is if you look, they are not hub-centric wheels. So I do want to change that to make it a bit safer. Maybe put some nice racing wheel studs on there, right, Luke?
Clean it off.
Oh, it's going to get cleaned off a lot, right?
Yep. This week it's so dirty, we need to clean up.
And I'm not going to tackle all the rust.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tackle a bit of it, make the inside nicer. The roof leaks a lot. And here's the damage done by the church. They built a crappy shed. No one even apologized or offered to fix the car. The shed blew over in the rainstorm and crushed the roof. So we're going to have to fix that roof if you can see the big dent. Thanks, church. You did a great job there. We told you the shed would blow over. So I'm going to fix that. Maybe my insurance company will see this video. The dashboard's going to be the first thing I fix.
Yeah.
Which seems to be a strange way to go. And then I'm going to, one of my performance mods I want to do is not get more power, because the V8 screams, the Chevy 350, is make it lighter. These things are so heavy. If you've ever taken the door off a Z28, it's got to weigh 150 pounds, if not more. So I want to start making the hood lighter, the doors lighter.
There, find the leaf stuck in the air vent.
Thank you, Luke. So that's the start.
I found the pieces of the roof. I found the pieces of the roof.
So let me show you some rust. And it's bad in sections. I don't care. This in the trunk or the boot.
Bad.
I don't even care. A lot of stuff won't even get fixed. But there's some structural stuff I have to fix. Old Chevy guys, what's this for? Was there a trunk release? So whoever painted the tail lights, the reverse lights out, I like what you were going for, but the lights are melting and cracked now.
Like the glasses. Get off of them.
Luke's getting yelled at. I'm going to show you some of the rust that rarely concerns me on this old car. So it needs a new front shroud. That's not a big deal. Sure, National Parts Depot have tons of them. The headers need recoating, but here's what I'm really concerned about. Tell me what you what you think. You can see the rust hole around the windshield. The windshield is barely held in. So I think that'd be one of the first major repairs, is getting the windshield secured a lot better. I mean, it's in its frame. But around the bottom section, there's rust. Which I will fix. We got rust bubbling right here. It's definitely rust in there. Don't know how I'm going to fix it. But the frame underneath is fantastic. There's no rust. The floors were replaced at some point. And these cars are the best. Yes, I know the 77 Trans Am is awesome. Well, as well, the Bandit car. And the 72, what are they called? The HOs, the 455s. I think those are incredible too. Punch had one in chips. But again, this is one of my favorite cars of all time. I would, well, yeah, top 3.